I'm a marine girl rather. I entered the I made the covenant with a personality that I'm not going to marry, that if I even marry, I will not have sex, that if I have sex, I should die, the person will die, and that I'm a witch.
Her mother called me 2 weeks ago about that and said she heard I was coming to Ibadan for crusade. I said yes. She said she was happy. I asked who she was. She described herself. I said, okay, you are the mother of that lady. How is it now? So she said, they will see me. I said, fine. As I'm coming to Ibadan, I will see Isaac and your daughter. Say, we're delivering you to Satan.
This is Accusations. I just want to make some clarification concerning what I heard that the Rika and Isaac said from the pulpit. I heard the director of Holiness Revival Movement saying that I, the mother of Accusations, that my daughter is from marine spirit, that I testify to that. With due respect, sir, I never agreed to that. When we met in the hotel where you lodge, after some minutes, few minutes we were seated, some hefty men, about 8 of them, came in and surrounded us, myself and my children, because I went there with my whole life. Isaac, an overseer of Oyo State, they were in attendance. Immediately he told my daughter to confess. She knelt down, crying that, let me explain myself to you, sir. He said, no, you don't want to hear that. She must confess. And as she's confessing, we are going to record all what she's going to say. This girl said, no, she's not there. The girl started shaking. Then her sister now came in and said, the way we are shaking stands very well. Talk, anyone you know. Don't go and answer what you know you are not. Before you know that, sir, Isaac has his own issue, that they should not look at the issue of sex alone. Before you know, Pastor Paul Rika descended on this girl. That, who are you? Are you part of her from the kingdom? But you know the other 8 men, the minister too, stood up and they were telling her, he said, confess now. Confess now. If you don't confess, you are being sent from the kingdom of darkness to come and destroy this ministry. This girl said, no, who is she? She started panicking. She started saying, no, who am I? That there is nothing, she's not in any kingdom. That what she noticed is that when she was growing up as a lady, she used to have experience of nightmare or something like that. Then he said, no, you are not talking of dream, but you are talking that she is in the other kingdom.
Now, first and foremost, I want you to analyze this kind of situation. A woman and 2 daughters. Her husband was not in the company, and probably no male person from her own side, from their own side, came, and they were going with trust and the understanding that they were going to meet Christians, Christian leaders, pastors, the general overseer or director, I don't know what he's answering now, director of the Horemo. Now, with that kind of a trust and confidence that they are going to meet a neutral person, they're going to meet someone that would have a listening ear, because of course there was interest to see to a logical conclusion, the whole confusion. Meanwhile, we're going to talk about these things very well when I present the full voice of the girl herself. Now, in that same room, Rika, already intimidating, and his wife, very intimidating as well. And again, 8 hefty men came in, and all of them, 10 of them, against 3 weak women in the same environment. Please,
Okay, there was something you were saying. You said there was a day you were cracking joke with Oiza.
Then he said, no, he's a brother that there is nothing. Me, I just crack joke with
Okay.
her that point.
Okay.
So, until 2024, early, I think it was in January.
Okay.
It was the same Moisa who called me and said, this boy say he won't marry her. I said, no, if you want to marry you, I don't know him. Your father doesn't know him. How is things done? He said the church has concluded. I said, is that how they do things in your movement? I said, no, me, I don't know. Because if it is where I'm going, it's not like that.
Yes.
He said that they are planning. Before then, this overseer, the overseer in Oyo, called my husband and told him that there is a boy in his church that wants to marry your daughter. That the boy has no money to travel to where you are, since where you are is far. Then her father said, I beg, the person talking, who are you? He said he's a pastor in Holiness Revival Ministry. He said, do you have children? He said, yes, that they have children. He said, okay, if you know that as a man, you can take what you are saying now. Somebody say you want to marry your child, and he's somewhere, the pastor telling the father of the girl that because of transportation, the boy will not be able to travel to where you are. And you can take it as you are telling him. He said he should continue.
Okay.
So the father now called me. He said, which place your daughter is carrying, messing up herself? That how can they make a statement like this? I said, oh, me, I don't know for the church. So the thing paid the father that I should tell her not to. You know how father can easily, the way mother will take some things, the father cannot take it.
Yes.
The father was not happy at all.
Yes.
That even make him up to date to say that ministry is not a church. That where this girl, how did she come about this ministry? So later, I called the overseer. The overseer was a sort of apologizing that they should please not be annoyed. So he said they have arranged that they took the girl to the boy's place. They have already introduced the girl. How did they do things like that? So at the end of the day, I said, no wahala, so that the girl will not feel that maybe he got somebody and I am kicking against it. I just pet the father. The father said, no, that Yoruba people will never joke with anything marriage. That even if we are outside the country, they will trace the father of the girl. That I should not take it from them. Say this, that, as a Christian, and they say the man is a pastor. I have no say to say anything to the man. If not, I wanted to talk to the man. Just like from beginning, I said, I don't know how to talk, to say one thing or the other to men of God. I always fear that after God, they are next. And after they left, after a month, Oisa now come back to me. He said, Mommy, I cannot continue with this boy again. I said, don't talk like that. Don't talk like that. We have already distributed cards. Whatever you see, please share it with me. I can call the family. That was where all these things started. That is how it started, and we continue. I told the pastor in our place that this girl walk under you. Though even the pastor too was complaining that he doesn't understand what is wrong with Oyo State. Okay. That this thing they're supposed to call him, this girl walk under him. That though they see this girl, one of my members want to marry this girl. That is how it's supposed to be done, but they didn't carry him along. It was just that towards the end of it, they called him to tell him that a marriage is going to say, how is things done like this? So I don't know any one of them there. That is how we continue until the day of wedding. When she keep on complaining that, Mommy, if not you, I will not go into this wedding. I am the one going to live there. I know what I am seeing. I say, what are you seeing? She gave me some things. I said, don't worry. I'm going to call Isaac. Because people have been coming. And the church and have informed other people. He said he even complained to their marriage committee. Marriage committee refused. He said he should go and pray for the love to come. You understand?
Okay, she told. Sorry, ma.
He said he complained to marriage committee.
Okay.
In Ibadan. The same thing he complained to me.
And they asked her to go and pray for the love to return.
For the love
You
to
see,
return.
you see that those people are not serious.
That's what I'm telling you now. In fact, there are some things I even cut from me that is not necessary. I say, and marriage committee didn't even bother to say, let me even call your mother about this. That he cannot, that what this boy told him he is, that is not what he is. He confessed to him. And when my daughter complained that, do I know that since all this while that there was a day he had a dream that he dreamt that a man was meeting her. I said, hey, this why? I called Isaac. He said, Isaac said, no, he has done deliverance for her. There's nothing like that. Mommy, cast your mind away. I said, please, let me take her to Mommy Linda.
Okay, so Isaac had a dream that.
No, it's my daughter who had it.
Okay, who had a dream? Okay.
Yes. And he would carelessly now he tell me that, Mommy, do you know I had a dream like this, but I don't know what to do, that he's afraid. I say, you had a dream and you didn't tell me on time, that you used to tell me why. It was then. He said he told Isaac. I now call Isaac. Because I asked her, do you have Daddy Paul Rika's number so that me and him can communicate? Or is I say she doesn't have, except I ask Isaac. I asked Isaac. Isaac quickly said, what is the problem, Mommy, that you're asking for Daddy Paul Rika? I said, no, it's about my daughter. I said, what happened to her? I said, she said she had a dream that a man was meeting her. Then he said, he has prayed, everything is over. No problem. I said, let me go to a higher hand. To be frank, that is what I told Isaac, that I said, I want to move to a higher hand. If I cannot get Daddy Paul Rika, I will go to Mommy Linda. You understand?
Yes.
So, and as Isaac told me that he has faith, everything is over. I said, oh, you cannot send me Daddy Paul Rika's number. Let me even interact with her. That this girl has been in her ministry since 2015. At least let him know. He said, no, that they have been using him to deliver some people. He told me of a school they send him to. So many things like that. I just forget about it. So the same Isaac is using it against her now. So that's good. At least my knowing him is 2024.
Okay. Now there is one thing I want you to get clear, ma. That dream that your daughter had, there are sources of dreams. Number one could be our mind, what is stored in the mind. Number two, dreams can come from God. Number three, Satan can manipulate our dreams. Now, but the mindset that when somebody had sexual intercourse in the dream, that it means that the person has a spirit spouse, is not always correct. It's not always true. Because that was what Rika used to build on, is a foundation he used to build on the fake dream that his wife had. Now, if you don't know about them, I understand you, and it is good that you have respect for pastors and their wives. But I want you to understand that, Jesus told us that it's not everyone that said, Lord, Lord, that shall enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Yes.
And when the Lord was giving us information about the coming of false prophets, he told us that they will come. And he was telling us not because he wanted us to be helpless, but he wanted us to take care, to take notes, and to understand that when they come, this is how they operate. And he told us that by their fruits you shall know them. Now, if Rika could lie against you, I believe you listened to the video now. You heard everything he said that you said. And you are confirming to me now that you never said any of such things. That makes him a liar. And the Bible tells us that Satan is a liar and the father of them all. So whenever he speaks, He speaks his language. All right. It is unfortunate that this thing has happened. I'm more interested in your daughter's psychology, because this kind of a thing can affect her, can make her look down on herself, it can make her shrink inside. But please tell her for me that nothing has happened to her. She is not. If she is possessed, she will know.
Amen.
Do you understand? If she has a demon, she would know.
Yes.
She's a child of God. And listen, man, it's not possible for Satan to possess a child of God that has the Spirit of God. The Spirit of God dwells in the spirit of a child of God. So the spirit of the devil cannot come and chase away the Spirit of God to dwell in the spirit. The two of them cannot live together. Do you understand? So there is a possibility that at the realm of the soul, the devil can manipulate our souls, but not our spirits. So tell her for me that I said she is not possessed.
Thank you.
If there is anybody that is possessed, it is Linda that is possessed. Paul Rika's wife. See, this thing I am the way I'm speaking it here. I'm not going to cut anything. I will present it like this. I know their church members will watch it. They will listen to it. It is Linda that is possessed, and you see. My pain in all these things, more of the pain I have, is that I learned that your husband is not even a Christian, that he's a Muslim. Is it true?
Yes.
And you see now. So if that man is not a good man, that is enough for him to tell you and your daughters to stop going to church. Yeah, and it is difficult you find a man that will have his daughter ridiculed like this. If he has sued Rika and his church to court, he has every right to do that, but he has not chosen to do that. So so all I want you to do is tell Oiza for me that she is a child of God, and the Spirit of God is upon her. That she had that encounter does not mean that she had spirit spouse. If she has spirit spouse, she would know. It is not now that will start. It was started when she was a kid. It's not now. And more so that she has given her life to Christ. Satan cannot overpower Christ in her and chase Christ away and now come to dwell in her. It's not possible. It's not possible. And I'm sure you know that all those prayers they prayed against her is not for her. God doesn't answer that kind of prayers. God doesn't answer that kind of prayers. So relax. What Paul Rika failed to use, he failed to apply human wisdom. He is no longer hearing from the Holy Spirit. His wife is now the Holy Spirit. Now, if a girl complained to the marriage committee that she doesn't love this man, that want to marry her, that is where they will stop every process. That is where they will stop every procedure of the marriage first and let the parties involved be sure. It's more like that, you were speaking to her, and I believe that the pastors were talking to her, every other person was speaking to her, and at the in the middle of it, she became confused. She just wanted to fulfill all righteousness, but her mind was not in it. And being that from the video I watched, I learned that your daughter is a virgin. If she said she doesn't love Isaac, it is not easy for a young girl, a virgin, to give her virginity to somebody she doesn't love. It is not natural. It's not natural. It is easier even for a girl to sacrifice her virginity to somebody that she has fallen in love with her own heart. But I think that because of the family relationship, Oiza was seeing Isaac more as a brother and not as a lover. You see, so it became part of the nonsense that Rika said was that your daughter used witchcraft to cast love in Isaac's heart. But that is nonsense. It is a stupid thing to say. You see, if Isaac said he was a virgin, now it might be that Oiza was the first woman he loved. And it is usually like that. It will be like, if it is not Oiza, I will die. If it's not Isaac, I will die. That is the normal attraction. But the thing is that what Isaac had was infatuation. It's not original love, because if he truly loved your daughter, he would not be in the company of those that would give her this public high assault, public ridicule, destroying her name like that. It doesn't happen like that. When Joseph discovered that Mary was with a child, which was an abomination in the land of Israel, because of the love he had for her, he was planning to send her away secretly. He wasn't ready to expose her. So I will do this, and as I told you, I'll send it for you to watch. But just tell your daughter for me that nothing is wrong with her, right? She must not look back. And I want to believe that now, since they say they have handed her over to Satan, don't mind them. They
handed over to Satan.
Yes, she is well in the hands of God. And
Mother, I down to their tune. Except as a mother, I am supporting them. If not, they don't know the day God formed her into my womb. Except if they know, then their prayer will work. They cannot.
no, it's not possible. God does not work like that. If Oiza, let's even say this, if Oiza was indeed possessed, and then his wife saw revelation, was it not that God revealed so that the girl will be redeemed? How then are you now handing somebody who says Satan is living inside? You now carry her again and hand her over to the Satan again. Does it make sense?
I'm telling you.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't know. That
Doesn't make sense. So let her look for Bible believing church where she will build her faith. All right. Since that woman came into that ministry, that man has been caged. Ask anybody that knows about them. They will tell you this thing. Ask anybody. Every dream she has ever had has been that one pastor's wife is a witch, and this one and that one. That the dreams she's having. So God bless you, ma'am. Don't. It's not easy for me to tell you not to feel bad. I know it is natural for you to feel bad, but understand that God is with you and God is with your daughter. We thank God that nobody's life is in the hands of anybody. Rika cannot determine the life of your daughter. And again, I hope you know that if Oiza finds love again, she is at liberty to marry. I hope you know that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
She can marry you.
Yes, sir.
Nothing is holding her. She can marry.
Pastor Mike has been, although I don't want to even make mention, he has been in it for me. I don't know him. He doesn't know me.
All right.
Yeah.
So
God bless you, sir. I will save your number now, sir.
all right. God bless you, man. And extend my greetings to your husband. He's a very good man. He's a good man.
Yes, sir.
But God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
All right. Take care. Now, the next video I will produce on this will be the statement coming from the girl. Then you will understand that a lot of our pastors, a lot of us old Christians have departed. We have left the ways of the truth. I still don't understand how a girl that you claimed to have been revealed to you by Jesus, that she was engaged to a demon. Now, instead of trying to help the girl out, you completely handed her over to Satan for her to be destroyed completely. Now, that tells us that this Jesus that Paul Rika and his wife claim to be serving are not the right Jesus, because the right Jesus is a Jesus that seeks souls. Is a Jesus that is interested in the salvation of any human at all. The Jesus that Rika and his wife are serving is the Jesus that destroys souls. Is a Jesus that is so powerless to pluck from the hands of the devil that which the devil is holding. I understand that Jesus said that as many as the Father has given into his hands, nobody is able to pluck them out of his hands. But under the wash of Paul Rika and Linda's Jesus, Satan came and plucked this girl, in quotes, from the hands of that Jesus. But I want to tell you something, that the real Jesus is holding on to this girl, and nothing will happen to her. In case you are under the chain of Horemor,
I want to categorically tell you that you are serving the devil. You are not serving the true Jesus. If your pastor, your leader can condescend this low in order to appease his wife, tell lies in order to establish the fact that whatever dream and revelation his wife gave is true, and he told lies against a living soul, then you should understand that the truth is far away from where you are. The truth is far away from where you are. Remember, it is not how far, but it is how well. Check the foundation of Horemor since 2013. Check where Horemor was before 2013. Check where Horemor is now. Check the revelations that have been coming from the altar and the pulpit of Linda and Paul Rika. Check how true, how authentic they are. Check the confusion that these so-called revelations and dreams have caused within the church and all that. T.Y. Danjuma just withdrew the case that he had against Rika this year based on defamation, revelations that causes confusion. Isn't that enough for you to know that God is not the author of confusion? How can God reveal that his daughter is married to a spirit, a husband, and then will not have the power to save her? He now permits Paul to hand properly. Just God has rejected the girl, isn't it? She doesn't have any place in God at all, because Linda's revelation must be validated, and Paul Rika had to lie in order to make the revelation of his wife true, since he has substituted the voice of the Holy Spirit with that of Linda, his wife. Well, anyways, I leave you here. Let me know what you think about this. I'll be coming with the part 2 of this, where Oiza herself spoke. And I want you to understand, Isaac, if you watch this video, you never loved Oiza. Let me tell you what happened to you. What happened to you was that you were infatuated. You had family relationship with the girl, irrespective of the good things that the mother did for you. The mother took you as a child. She loved you as a child, and the girl was seeing you as a brother and never as a husband material. But you infatuated. You lusted after her, and you thought you were loving her, because if you truly loved her, you would have defended her. If you truly loved her, you wouldn't have allowed Horemor to disgrace her and to disparage her character the way they did, if you truly loved her. And for the fact that Linda said, Oiza cast a spell of love in your heart, you know it's not true. You know that this girl probably was the first person you have ever loved, so-called. And it is always like that. Infatuation is very, very hot. And thank God that this girl did not open up to you, because you would have destroyed her life. Once you have slept with her, a month, 2 months after having sex with her, she would have become somebody that you don't value at all. Well, we will talk more when I upload the other video, because everybody around Oiza failed her. Everybody around Isaac failed him. People who were supposed to give them the right counsel did not do so. They only pushed them, and now that it is late, they are looking for a scapegoat to nail and to kill. May God help us. See you in the next video. See you then. From me to you, shalom.
End Time Truth TV, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.